Hello everybody and welcome, my name is Brian, and in this video we'll be breaking down the different boss encounters for the level 77 dungeon Malachi's Well, as a part of the Shadowbringers expansion. If you're new here and this helps in any way, we hope that you hit the subscribe button and you hit that like button and share this out with your friends. But we're going to be focusing in on the 3 boss encounters and show you the various mechanics contained within. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions about the content within, and without further ado, let's go ahead and do this thing. So our first boss encounter is going to be the Great Armadillo. You can see he's got a giant flail on the back of his tail. Now, his first ability is going to be Stone Flail. This is going to put out a lot of AoE around the arena. This is going to go off continuously throughout the fight at various different points, so keep that in mind as he does his different maneuvers. From here, he's going to use Head Toss. This is actually where he takes that giant flail and sticks it somewhere on the ground. He's also going to then be tethered to it, and you're going to see him follow this up with Right Round. This is going to have that knockback, and he's going to spin around the room slightly. He is going to follow this up with Flail Smash, and this is that meteor style effect in the middle of the room, to which then you need to kind of donut it and go back to the center of the room. All the while, stones are going to be falling all around the arena. Now, he's then going to follow this up with his add phase. He's going to spawn 2-pack armadillos, and they're going to start casting Deep Drought. All you need to do is burn them down and not have to worry about them. From here, he's going to start repeating his mechanics and stacking them up accordingly. So things are going to get a little bit more intense, but I don't think it's anything you can't handle. So all this fight really consists of is a lot of movement, but you don't necessarily need to worry about it too much. Those are his main mechanics, and all you got to do is heal through, burn down, and move on to boss number 2. The second boss is Amphibiascalos. He's got a lot of interesting moves. His first one is a face. This is your tank buster. Later in the fight, he's going to do this back to back multiple times. So keep in mind, healers, to be aware of a face. His main mechanic is going to kick off right after that with Wellborn. This is going to be a giant smash in the center of the room, followed by 4 pillars of AoE water damage. He's going to follow this up with High Pressure, which is going to be a knockback. Obviously, you do not want to get knocked back into the water. From here, he'll do Swift Spill. This is going to have him kind of do that robot dance maneuver that we saw in the Evilise raid. So he's just going to kind of go around and blast in a circle. So avoid the water pillars and avoid his blast. He could go left or right with Swift Spill. Now at this point, you've seen all the mechanics. He's going to go back to a face. He's going to do this multiple times. It's a pretty standard and straightforward boss fight. It's going to require a lot of healing, and it's going to require a lot of dodging, especially with that middle maneuver. But that's it. That pretty much wraps him up. So it's time to burn him down and move on to boss number 3, the Light Warden. Somebody decided to imbue a face on a coin with lots of feathers, so more power to him. The Light Warden Storge is his name, and in this case, he's got a lot of different mechanics, and it can be very visually impressive. So you need to be situationally aware and locationally aware throughout this entire fight. So his first ability is Intestinal Crank. This is a group-wide AoE blast. He's going to do this and put out the damage. You're going to see it. Pretty much you just need to heal through it. From here, he's going to use Heretic's Fork. Now, this is seen like on Alexander with the various kind of pillars with the AoE orbs. This is going to be in a cross shape. So you want to go and focus in on trying to stand and looking, make sure you're facing kind of an orb itself and not standing in between the 2 orbs. That's where the cross-shaped blast is going to originate from. From here, he's going to do Breaking Wheel. This is an ability that's going to have you stack under the boss. It's not necessarily immediate apparent. And then he's going to follow this up with Crystal Nail. This is going to put 4 feather AoEs on the floor, and then they're going to stack up and remain. So then from here, he starts to combine these mechanics together, and so he uses the ability Censure. This is going to turn all those feathers into whatever ability he did. So we talked about Breaking Wheel and Heretic's Fork. Based off of what he does, that's going to be what the feathers do as well. So whether it's Breaking Wheel or Heretic's Fork, that's where things are going to get more complex. From here, he'll start actually doing some of his abilities like Intestinal Crank multiple times. He'll drop Crystal Nail, and then if he does Heretic's Fork and Censure, you're going to see a lot of chaos on the screen. In fact, you could see me getting hit by it a couple of times because it's easy to kind of lose your placement. So think it's still in that circle depending on where the abilities spawn. You want to try to line them up as best as you can. And from here, you've seen all the mechanics. He's just going to keep repeating, kind of cycling in Breaking Wheel and Heretic's Fork as the example of what you want to see. And that's it, guys. That is the well here. That is Malachi's Well. And this has been the boss guide for it. I hope you guys found this helpful. Hopefully you are enjoying this expansion. This is really, truly quite a treat, both visually as well as narratively. I cannot wait for you to get into the next bit of content. But anyway, for Work to Game, my name is Brian. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, hopefully you like this video, hopefully you share this video, and hopefully you subscribe and join the workforce. Let us know if you have any questions or comments in the comments below. But until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day and take care. Hey, it's me. It's been a while since I talked to you guys direct like this way, but don't tell anybody. We've got even more epic content planned for this channel. The response has been incredible. We hope to see you. If you're new, hit subscribe, leave us a comment. I'd like to talk to you more about video games. I can't seem to speak my language. All right.